I remember when I was probably about 17, I was in college, and I would often spend time going on my weekends, whenever I could, to the Kansas City Art Institute. And one of the paintings they had there was a painting that was then attributed to be a portrait of his son Titus by Rembrandt. And it had such an ability to communicate with me, or I with it, that it profoundly affected me. The profundity of this notion that after 320 years or whatever, that I could be seeing Titus, I could be feeling Rembrandt, and that's, I think, been the strongest factor and motivation in my artistic life, was to try to be able to pass on to people and to feel, of course, first, powerfully and strongly myself, the emotions that are real, that are human, that have meaning, and in my case, that allude to the greatness of the classic period, the higher and more noble elements in mankind. These are the things that really turn me on big time. I'm interested in things of greater depth. And this is what I want to pass on. This is what I think society is hungering for. Along the way, one of the great privileges I've had is meeting people that are of substance. It's been one of the great privileges of my life, and it goes right to some of the things that mean the most to me. And so this has been one of the great perks. And it's so great to think that some of the ideas I have are not so far off, that some of the great people of our time really get it. The idea was to create an art school that was above and beyond anything else that was out there. The school itself, the physical plant, and the people therein are all dedicated towards getting a facility and capability that is far and far above anything that's being taught today. We teach the basics of seeing, because you can't draw if you can't see. And we teach the basics of color, which is one of the great tools that most artists disregard. We teach color that isn't color just squeezed from the tube. Those are pigments. We teach color that is a relationship that's complex and magnificent and beautiful, that helps allow an artist to have a full capability of expression that relates to nature and allows someone to take the inspiration from nature and put it on canvas in an intelligent and beautiful, magnificent way. So we have it. Incamminati is a movement to have the greatest artists of our time come to teach people based on the principle that an artist must be educated, he must be capable, he must have facility on a very high level, and develop a perception that's far above and beyond that of an average person, and to stimulate, to make part of an intelligent community. Studio Incamminati is everything that I have wanted an art school to be, and the school is living up to every one of those expectations and hopes. And we might even think that we're just getting started. And that's the way you should feel when you start a painting, is that we're just getting started.